Mike, how do I lose weight and keep it off? We're gonna find out right now. The answer is simple.
Hey guys, so I just want to take a quick minute.
Especially right now since I'm my most out of shape that I've ever been. Welcome back to Texas Flex. I'm Mike Hernandez, and welcome to the first episode of Delusions of Grandeur, my quest to a bodybuilding show. The first bodybuilding vlog ever on YouTube. That's right, I'm the first one to do this. So here's to being a pioneer. Tastes good to, think of an original idea with original thoughts and such good cinematography. So sit back, relax. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna update you guys on, how to be essentially the best 5'5", 160 pounds soon to be. Okay, clearly that's pretty much a joke, right? But that's kind of the point, right? It's a joke. That if you guys have ever seen the movie Kung Pao, sometimes I really feel like Wimplo, man. Like I'm accepted into this community as like a just one big joke, So here's to that. Everyone that feels like they've ever been the joke of the group, this is for you. All right, so now that I'm fully depressed, let's set up for some block pulls. We're doing 2-inch block pulls today. We're not gonna go too heavy, just, lift some weight. This week's technically the deload, or like the easy week. Next week is the week before, which is a little crazy because there's some big numbers. But this week, I'm generally just gonna talk about starting points and yeah, let's have some fun with it. Thought that was gonna be easier. My bad. Y'all really wanna know who Superman is? All right, watch this. Up! Up! All right, so at this point, we are 2 weeks away, a little under 2 weeks away from the garage gym competition. If you guys haven't watched my other videos, I want to get a 245 bench, a 425 deadlift, and a 330 squat. Right now, it's kind of tentative on those numbers. I don't know. It's not that I haven't been putting in the work, I just haven't been feeling good. And I think it's because I've done this powerlifting thing for too long. And it's not even that I've competed, I just suck. So today is a pretty good indication of me not actually PRing for this competition, because I'm doing 2-inch block pulls using a 10 and a 15 bumper and 355. Not gonna lie, feels pretty heavy. So I honestly can't say that I feel too confident about, hitting a PR on deadlifts. Squat, we're not best friends anymore. And bench, it's always been my weakest lift. So if we can make the 1,000-pound club, that'd be really, really cool. But at the same time, there's a reason why I think I'm a joke. And it's because of this, right? I don't have the best genetics, so bodybuilding is nothing past amateur. And I don't have the best skill. For some reason, I think I've hit that wall. So I'm gonna try something new with this 12-week program. And essentially the first 3 weeks or so are powerlifting focused. And then the next, damn it, I'm bad at math, 9 weeks are gonna be more so bodybuilding focus, right? So I don't want to lose any weight. I want to maintain the weight that I have. I want to lose more so body fat percentage. So in order for me to do that, I have to be very, very dialed in. And right now during the powerlifting phase, because I do want to hit those PRs, I'm not so dialed in. So there's not going to be a lot of progress to be had. But that being said, I do still want to check my body fat percentage today. And because last week when I checked it, it was at 19%, and I had just worked out, had a little bit of water, didn't eat anything. I think the circumstances are the same. I just finished working out. I haven't eaten anything. And I'm going in just roughly about the same time. So we'll see what the little Omron system says. Right now on my scale, I went from, I think like 24% body fat to low 24 to high 24, but my lean body mass went from 124 to 126. So, things are looking pretty good. But also, in the next clip, sorry, nobody ever talks about this, but my shoulder is actually getting really tired. So in the next thing, we'll talk about body fat percentage, and I'll show you guys the system that I'm using to actually try to track. It's comparable to the DEXA, so hopefully that gives you a better idea of what the starting physique and everything is. Okay, so probably having the best bench day I've ever had, or at least for a long time. So I'm pretty happy about that. But you guys aren't here for that. You're here for this, the secret, right? So in here, I have the answers to all your questions. And I already know what your questions are. Mike, how do I lose weight and keep it off? We're gonna find out right now. Okay. How do you lose weight and keep it off? The answer is simple. Diet and adherence. Okay, all right, so if you haven't clicked off because I just kind of trolled you, this is not actually, this doesn't say anything. It's actually my results for my Fit 3D scan. That's what I was talking about earlier. Essentially, it just has my body fat percentage. That's really all I'll go over. It also had like a 3D scan of, or my body, whatever, my physique. So you guys can see that here instead of me, stripping down to my underwear. I also have some video of me hitting different poses so that you guys can kind of see what it looks like. It is under boom lighting, but also the transformation will be under boom lighting because that's how you get the best pictures. So pretty much the only piece that really matters is this part, the body fat percentage, right? And it's not that it's accurate, it's just that it's something to be consistent with, okay? So if I go there a month from now, it'll tell me how much I've dropped potentially, okay? It's not gonna be accurate. None of these metrics are gonna be accurate because essentially somebody would have to kill you, then cut the fat. What? Essentially somebody would have to kill you and then cut the fat out of your body and then weigh it to find out how much fat you were holding. That's the one true 100% form of reading your body fat. And then you'd be dead. So it's useless. This though, it's like I said, it's comparable to the DEXA scan. How accurate that is, who freaking knows? So who cares? You don't have to use 3 metrics like I am. I'm just giving you 3 different points so that way there's a range and we're not, I don't want to say accurate, but close enough, okay? So as of right now, on the run, I'm 18.8, which is 0.2 away from where I started last week. And a month ago, I was the exact same body fat percentage, about 3 pounds less though. So debatable, right? Who freaking knows? And here we got 26.55%, which is a lot higher than I was predicting. I thought for sure I was between 18 and 23 or 24%, and it turns out that I'm overweight, like clinically overweight. So there's that. I do consider myself a fit and healthy person, but according to this thing, I am not. So what does this all tell us, right? These 3 different ways of reading our body fat, they're all different. It means that pick one and go with it. Stay consistent, because as of right now, it doesn't mean anything. Like nothing at all. It's really just a way to get started, get the basics, get some information to go off of, and that way in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in a month, over the next 12 weeks, we can see some progress, either whether it be down or up, whatever it happens to be. We know if we're headed in the right direction, or in most cases, the wrong direction, and we have to make adjustments. So pretty simple there. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. 185 pounds for 12 reps on my bench today. That was fantastic, but we still have the rest of the workout to go. So I'm just gonna splice it together, and that'll be that. Transition. Okay, and as we all know, no workout would be complete without some curls. Ah. Woo. Okay. Woo. So obviously we're in the belt to give me some bro vibes, not actual support, but oh my god. Oh, you want a quick pump? That is the answer. Holy crap. All right, so that's the end of the video. Delusions of grandeur, essentially saying that have fun with it because, you know, it doesn't really matter. There's like a 19-year-old kid who's bigger than you, lives more than you. You know, who cares about comparisons? Just do you, have fun, and that's really the biggest part of this. If you can do that, then maybe you can be consistent. More tips coming as the videos come out. Right now, everything is looking half and half, okay? It's anybody's game, and hopefully I win some pretty cool stuff, even if I don't get the aesthetics. Until next time, I will see you guys at the next flex.